And last week, Governor Stein signed House Bill 307, also known as Iryna's Law. It's a new piece of legislation aimed at strengthening criminal justice. It's aimed specifically to target violent repeat offenders and address gaps in the state's mental health system. Iryna's suspected attacker has a long history of violent crimes and mental health issues, sparking these new ideas for change. It calls for closer coordination between law enforcement, the courts, and mental health providers around our state. The bill passed with bipartisan support in both the House and the Senate, and now with the governor's signature, it's law.
House Bill 307, or Iryna's Law, alerts the judiciary to take a special look at people who may pose unusual risks of violence before determining their bail. That's a good thing and why I have signed it into law.
Well, I think this legislation will help a lot of local law enforcement agencies and officers who oftentimes come into contact with people who have mental health issues. Oftentimes in the past, we may deal with a person who is acting out or has the authorities called on them and that type of thing. They might not meet criteria for involuntary commitment, and if they haven't committed a crime, then they're not subject to arrest and incarceration either.
You just heard from Carteret County Sheriff Asa Buck. He says one of the most impactful changes could be in how the state handles mental health. Under Iryna's Law, officials now have broader authority to order mental health evaluations and treatment for offenders with a history of violence.